You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
How's she going, my son, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. We are gathering medicine for one of the quests. For the quest to see what the Caregivers Convention town event is, because I actually have never run into that one yet, so I'm kind of curious. We were just talking about turn economy and turn-based games, armor removal, when it's best to do certain things in Vinci games, you know, usual nonsense. I want all the things, but they don't let me have all the things. Darn it. Hopefully,
in Radiance, may we find victory.
Hopefully, the mid-mission episode cuts aren't too big of an issue. Unfortunately, a lot of dungeons in this are going to be more than 20 minutes long, but hopefully I can end on some interesting cliffhangers to keep you on your toes. But this does not appear to be one of those missions. This appears to be a fairly routine, fairly easy. Do I dare? Yes. Hey, alright. Fairly easy. Gather the things, get rewarded type quest. Another painting. We've got one more fight, and then we'll be in this clear room. Unless something cool comes up in this stretch of the dungeon, I think we'll just leave and get set up for the next one. Oh boy. Now, getting back to our conversation about the action economy and stuff, it starts getting a little different once you have the ability to hit everybody with something. Like if you can buff your whole team, or if you can debuff the whole enemy team. Like, one-on-one debuffing isn't super efficient, but sometimes you gotta do it. And sometimes you only need one target. But for this group, for example, if I had a man-at-arms, I would love to have Bellow. Because Bellow is enemy team-wide, speed down, and... well, that's rough. Rough. Enemy team speed down and dodge down. And this whole encounter is nothing but people that are super dodgy. I mean, he still has 4 dodge after a negative 16 drop. Like, that's a lot. But you can't dodge a crit! Excellent. Yeah. You know, once you have an AoE effect of the same kind, it starts... the action economy starts being really good, and it starts being like... you can have one guy whose dedicated job is to just spam the debuff or the buff on your team and do business. Like, what Loopsy's been doing for most of this dungeon has just been doodling around on his loot? Yeah, I guess on his loot. And, giving everybody crits and accuracy and speed, right? Don't hit the dog. Man, how much would that suck if the Houndmaster got rabies? There was a chance the animal got it. His dog, and then he just had to put it down. Like, oh my god, that'd be terrible. And then you end up with, like, a half character. I always thought when the Houndmaster was first being talked about, I always thought he would be a character that took up 2 slots. Like, he'd be the one good guy character that do that. But, nope, they kept him in 1 slot, which is actually kind of better.
Dazed,
oh god.
reeling,
Ow.
about to break.
My face. Your face! Man. Nothing quite like a crit-heavy team.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, well, the holy water was a waste of time. So grab the Churigen's satchel. Keep adventuring until we get to the other thing and rest up. No point in bringing the log home, it doesn't give you any money. Do I have a key? I have a key. Ooh, possibility of secret room and when I hit next room, though. No, go with what's here. Go with what's here. I regret that decision. Watch. I'm gonna get the secret room. It's a scan. Okay, maybe not. And I don't have a shovel to get there anyway, so yeah. Good enough time as any.
A moment of respite. A chance
All right.
to steel oneself
All right.
coming horrors.
Do we have one that doesn't stress people out? No, we don't. Damn. Oh well. Everyone pet the doggy. Oh, that's the single target pet. Damn. Here, you get one of these. There we go.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. These medicines will prevent the outbreak of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
Got some more level 2s, and... Nocturnal. Ugh. That's really bad, because Reynold is Light Man. Unerring is really good for a dog man. Oh god, compulsive, no. Oh man, I had the worst streak with a compulsive character on the Radiant playthrough. In one dungeon, mind you, this is a 20% odds of happening. In one dungeon, I got it 4 times in a row that he activated something without my permission. In a row. It's like... some mathematician give me the odds on that, because that's horse crap. Thin-blooded is alright. And minus stress at the light is high. That's actually pretty good.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Okay, so that's what I thought it was. It's the caregiver, the medical ward, and the treatment ward are free, which is actually, if I stop and think about it, really damn good. Because if I can do what I think I can do... Oh, that is sick! You can freaking make... Because normally making a positive thing stick around is really expensive. So getting them for free is... Oh my god, that's really good. Okay, I'm gonna pause the timer here and be a little jump cut, and I'll have everything done for town visit. But I'll give you a rundown when I get back. I had an interesting set of skills. I had an interesting set of quirks, I remember now. Alright, we return. Quick run through of what I did. Dismas is having a positive reinforced, Glacial's having a set in negative removed, but thankfully both are free, so yay. That could have cost me like 10,000 gold, to give you an idea. Me, Knack, the Mad Arab, and Batty are going up against the Siren. I just leveled up everyone and whatnot. I don't know if am I going to use these skills in particular? Yeah, sounds about right. Now, I'm in slot 2, so I can't use this, but I can use this. I can use this. And that looks good. Bad Arab is in that slot, though, so I will trade out that for that. Yeah. And then Batty is just the standard. I'm a very boring person when it comes to using Vestals setup, where I just use the same 4 skills on every Vestal I ever use ever. Okay. I get the Crescendo box. I'll give this one to the Mad Arab. I will... I get that. Knack gets some boots. And... some boots and some melee damage. Sounds about right. And then Batty gets... probably have to take the healing head. And I don't have another healing item, which is really annoying. And I don't have an accuracy item I like either, which is kind of annoying as well. That'll do. Okay, so, Siren. It's gonna be interesting. Take that to start the fight with. Sounds about right. Yep.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later. I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Curios. Okay, well, we're not going to bother with those two. Boss is always the furthest point from the start, so it's got to be here. So, let's march. Now, I don't have a lot of armor prevention in this, but the boss doesn't have a lot. And I do have a stun. I have a couple of stuns. So, should be fine. Yeah. Very nice. Ooh, so close. Yeah. Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, I just have the wrong one equipped. That's fine. Crisis averted, people. We're fine.
Give them no
We are fine. Yeah.
Continue the onslaught.
Get rid of this dork.
Destroy them all.
Raise the sun. Yeah. Now, this is another good example of a situation where armor removal isn't really necessary. Because even though this guy has, like, probably some of the highest protection values you'll ever see in the game. Actually, he's literally 5 points away from the cap. He's only got 5 hit points. I mean, a dot will absolutely destroy him. But you can just wail on him and get through him that way, too. Hopefully we run into some of those coral reefs. I always love running into those in the Cove. Maybe we can remove some of Knack's problems. I still remember the first time I took him out, he stuck his head in an Iron Maiden. That shit's hilarious. Also, that needs to die, like, now. No turn for you. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Ah! Knack, shield me with your face. Okay, well, he didn't get a turn, that's fine.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah. Stupid random weird-ass targeting that move has. No damage for you. I'll say one thing, the Cove, like, every area in this game has its ways of messing with you in terms of, like, debuffing you, crippling you long-term, giving you stress and diseases and such, because it's kind of the fluff of the game. The Cove just wants to tear you to little bitty pieces. The Cove just wants to tear you a superfluous behind as quickly as possible, and it's kind of refreshing. I mean, it has its stress moves, of course, but... like, 9 times out of 10, this place is just trying to kill you. It's actually a lot easier to deal with than all the other nonsense. That's the universal sign for nonsense, by the way. Yeah, stop stressing out Batty. There we go.
Eradicated. Success so clearly in view.
But I mean, you'll often run... One of the deadliest encounters in this zone
The light.
is just the 4, like, generic dudes with swords. Because they all do a ton of damage. It's kind of ridiculous.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Yeah, like 4 of these is a lethal encounter sometimes. Stun your face. I'm gonna stun you too. Ooh. Finish you off. Crit fishing for a bit of stress heal. Oh, 1 point off. It's always the most disappointing roll. Like, so at least when you roll minimum damage, you're like, okay, I rolled minimum damage, shit happens. But when you roll 1 off from actually getting the KO, it's like, oh, you're kidding me! You know, it's the classic, like...
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's the classic, like, you know, it's better to win the bronze medal than it is to win the silver medal. Just because, you know, the silver medal gives you the vibe of, I was so close to the gold, but the bronze medal gives you the, hey, at least I got something mentality, right?
As the light gains purchase,
Ugh. We do not have a good trap person, do we?
and purpose is made clear.
Knack! Disarm it with your face. Hey, you did it. Alright. Good job. He's gonna get his turn, and then he's gonna get his turn, so everyone's gonna get shuffled back in position, because he's got to move where he shuffles back 1. He's got to move where he shuffles forward 1. So, in the end, everything's gonna... It doesn't really matter. Did not mean to do a lyric there. So in that case, I am going to... what am I gonna do? Let's stun you. Yeah. Throw some tentacles. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're good. That can roll a lot of damage sometimes. Keep Knack on his feet. Go for the KO. Irrelevant crit! Still love it. Still love it. 60% stun chance. Might as well try. Damn. Oh well. Ah. Critical laser skull! I always love getting crits on like the stupid little buff and debuff moves, because it just looks funny. Yeah. Ah. Did I bring bandages? I did not. Critical laser! I mean, that's always one way to remove stress. Spam critical hits! Holy shit. He's just gonna have to tank through it. Yeah, it's all fine. Wha-bam!
prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Jeez, lots of crap. Although I specify the word crap. Bleh. Okay, well, that is unfortunately 20 minutes, or at least thereabout, for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr, and subscription are in the description as usual. Please engage in all three, and in particular, when subscribing, click the bell, as you will get a more reliable update of my content when I do update. So we're on our way to the Siren. I didn't really go into why I made this specific group. The biggest reason being, the Siren has a mechanic where she takes over your party members. It's a debuff-based chance, and the occultists have really good debuff resistance. His is boosted, but even base at this level, it's 80, so they have a really good chance of not being affected. She'll usually target the people who have lower stats in it, though. So, actually, what I probably should have done, although I can actually do a trick here. I need one inventory slot, though, which is always a problem. I'll deal with that in the next episode. But what I could do is buff Nack's resistance, have him block for Baddie, who is lower, and he'll actually block the mind control move and possibly resist it with better odds than Baddie does. Plus, also not let them steal my healer and possibly heal themselves, because when a hero is stolen by the Siren, they can technically do any move in their arsenal, even if you don't have it equipped, which is a little weird, but whatever. But anyway, that'll be for the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now. We will open you, Clam. Just you wait. We will open you.